The whole genesis of this project was to re-engineer the processes so that they run more efficiently and the customers are happier.
Customer calls in for an RMA, we take receipt of the product, we send it for repair. Once it's repaired, we will invoice to the customer, and then they pay us. This is sort of out of our control. This part and this part is in our control, and then that part is out. What we're hoping to do with this project is the day they're received is we will invoice, and we'll take all this time out of the process.
Under the current model today, there's a lot of manual labor involved. The receiving, inspection, communicating to Mexico, we have to do a lot of manual data entry. They then have to duplicate some of that entry to get it from one database into another database, those kinds of things. It takes time, it takes a lot of effort.
Okay, what we're doing right now is when the unit comes in, we're scanning the unit into one system, which is SCM, and then what we do is when the containers are full, we print out the sheet and receive it again into Oracle to create the inventory for it. So it's kind of like we're doing double the work.
You have to scan into it and then rescan the Oracle. So why not skip the middleman, as it were, and just go straight to Oracle?
One of the reasons for the change is that customers are dissatisfied with the overall RMA process. They call in for an RMA on day one, and we send them a replacement unit. And the next time they hear about the RMA is when we send them an invoice for the repair, which can be some period of time longer.
So under the old model, this took 30 to 90 days to determine what we were going to do with the customer, how much we were going to charge them, and then communicate that to them. Today it will take about 3 to 5 days to accomplish that same task.
Another benefit to our friends in finance will be that we'll be invoicing the customer a lot quicker, and they won't have to defend the fact that sometimes our invoices take a long time to get through.
Once this new system is implemented, I can bill the customer much faster.
So right now we have to repair everything in order to get an invoice out, because that gives us a defect code and it tells us if the customer damaged it or not and how much we can bill. By virtue of the fact that we move that up front to a visual inspection step, it's possible we don't even have to send that down for repair.
So this gives us a lot more flexibility in the factory into the type and quantities of units that we need to work versus having to work them so we can send out an invoice.
The folks in the warehouse will have 1 or 2 actions that they'll have to worry about. They'll no longer have to repeat communication and transmit information to several different locations.
When we do an RMA receipt on the product, we'll generate an email or queue up a report that we'll send to them periodically that lets them know that we have in fact received their product. We don't do that today. They can see that on IQ, but it means that they've got to go looking. We're looking to take that responsibility away from them and send them information, be proactive about it.
Right now there's over 200 repair codes. There's a lot of margin for error when you have that many things going on. Right now, pretty much the one code is going to come over directly from the Oracle receiving process. So the repair billing program is just going to have to deal with one code. There will be less mistakes to be made, and that translates into simpler pricing and a better total customer experience.
Our goal with this process change was to dramatically improve the customer's experience. Today they can wait a long time to hear from us about what happened to their product. Tomorrow we'll be telling them within 1 or 2 days that we received the product, and if it requires a repair, how much we're going to charge them for it.